Hi, I'm Lynne Williams, and I am a board member on the Pikes Peak Regional Science and Engineering Fair. I am in charge of special awards, and I am also on the Scientific Review Committee.
And I am Nancy Hampson, and I'm currently the director of the Pikes Peak Regional Science and Engineering Fair, and I'm also on the Scientific Review Committee. And I'm going to step aside because Lynn's going to start.
Yes, and so, Vicki, you just did it so well. Oh my gosh, I thought this is going to be a piece of cake after seeing you. So I'm going to stop using my time. But I am focusing on the benefits. Like we said, science fair, why? And we think science fair is not for all students, we get that, but there is that student or a group of students who have an idea or a problem they want to investigate. You know, we're trying to get them to find their people. You know, that's the one thing, you know, that we've seen success in with science fair, as well as the other thing I do is robotics, is that they have a community. So we're trying to encourage kids to be in a community. And so this year we basically doubled our enrollment in, well, kind of, but we're going to say we increased it. Okay, we don't want to. But we have 3 events. We have the Pikes Peak Regional Science and Engineering Fair, which happens in February each year. And then from there, the students can qualify for the Colorado State Science Engineering Fair. And then from there, they can also qualify from the International Science and Engineering Fair. And this year, for the first time, we had 2 of our students from the regional fair get picked up by the state. So we actually sent 4 students from this region to the International Science and Engineering Fair, which was in Los Angeles, and the kids were treated to a night in Universal Studios. Can you imagine? As I said, University of Colorado Springs has always been so kind in hosting our fair, and again, we'll host it on February 22nd, 2025.
You did it. So the Pikes Peak Regional Science and Engineering Fair is open to all 6th through 12th grade students in Elbert, El Paso, Park, and Teller County. Students can be in any kind of educational setting, homeschool, charter school, private school, public school, doesn't matter. And this is big if you're in elementary school, students don't have to qualify at a school fair to enter. We want all of them because by the time they get to middle school or 6th grade, they're like done with science fair. And so we want all of them. There is, anybody who's done science fair, Lisa, knows there is, science fair involves paperwork, and people hate the paperwork, but we help you with the paperwork. And they're like, so why do I need to follow all these rules? Well, the reason you have to follow the rules is because we are affiliated with the International Science and Engineering Fair, and in order for our kids to qualify to go on to the next fair, they have to all follow the same rules. And that's what the Scientific Review Committee does, is review their forms, review their projects, so that to make sure that they, if they do qualify to go on, that they're eligible and that they haven't broken any safety or humane rules. Registration for the fair, registration for our fair is all online, and the registration will open in August and end in January, because the fair is in February. We need time to get all that set up. And on our website, we have resources for teachers and students for where to get help, where to find rules. We have videos from past fairs. We have links to projects from the previous state fair projects, international fair projects, and videos on how to fill out the paperwork. Also, our board members would be happy to come to a school either during a class, at lunchtime, after school, and talk to kids who are interested in doing science fair, help them with paperwork. We also do several like monthly after school Zoom sessions to answer questions. We're trying to get the word out that we do have a science fair. Lots of people don't know there's a science fair, and there are some kids who this is just what they need to pique their interest. Our fair last year gave away about $10,000 worth of awards. We give category awards and special awards. We have a bunch of special sponsors that fund that, and so we have information. It's actually on your table, and we'll be around to answer questions.